We had our house painted about 2 months ago, and over time we realized that the paint is not sticking on the trim. So the painters, they used an airless sprayer on the trim, and they used a Sherwin-Williams product, ProMar 200. This is a vinyl acrylic paint, widespread use, and something went wrong. The paint is just peeling off, and I'll show you how it's coming off. So here's a window trim in the bedroom, and I've started peeling some of this off, and I'm going to go ahead and peel some more. You can see it comes off quite easy. Just pull a huge strip. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's oil-based paint, but it's not. It was Sherwin-Williams Pro Classic, and this is a waterborne paint, and it's a styrene acrylic paint. So it should have adhered over this paint. And I also know what you're thinking. It's dirty. But we're going to do an experiment and see what happens. So I went to PPG and I got some Advantage 900. This is also a styrene acrylic paint, just like what was on there. And I'm going to just apply some here, and then we'll let it dry and see if it peels. That way we can see if it's a prep issue or if it's a paint issue. Now, before they painted this, I washed all of this trim with TSP. So it should be clean. Now, I didn't do anything to this area. I just pulled it off. You saw me do it. So nothing's been done here. I'm just going to apply some paint to it. Alright, so we're going to let that dry, and then tomorrow we'll see what happens. Next day, this paint has dried for 12 hours, so I'm going to check and see if it'll come off. I'm going to zoom in. I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take my fingernail and see if I can scrape this off. So I can remove some of this brown paint and some of the white paint, but I cannot remove the white paint alone, so it has stuck very well. I can't remove it with my fingernail at all, so I'm going to try a metal scraper now and see what happens. I can scratch it off, but certainly won't peel off. Now, as a comparison, I'll show you the Sherwin-Williams paint. This is peeling everywhere, all over the house. So here's a door in the bathroom. You can see where it was closed, and the paint stuck to the door jamb, and now you can see how it peels off. It's just doing this everywhere. It's either really soft and
comes off fairly easy, or it's just peeling off in big pieces. One of the two, but at no place has it adhered well.
So this is just really a disaster. I mean, all the trim in the house is peeling, and I'm extremely frustrated. I don't know whether it's bad paint or just that ProMar 200 is incompatible with the Pro Classic that's was on there before. I don't know. I tend to think that it's maybe low quality paint. It's not surface prep. A competitor's product sticks just fine. And it's coming off so easily that it can't be that much difference between one product and another. If it was surface contamination, the PPG Advantage 900 would not have been able to stick. So I don't know, maybe somebody out there knows what happened and they can tell me, but this is a disaster. The whole house is going to have to be, all the trim is going to have to be scraped or replaced, and it's just a mess. So my advice for anybody seeing this video is don't use ProMar 200 on trim. I think you're going to ruin your house if you do, especially if it's been previously painted. There's a high probability that it won't stick. So don't skimp, spend the extra little bit of money to get a different brand or some better paint. You save yourself a lot of trouble. You might save a few $100s on paint, but do you really want to be scraping for 2 months? Probably not.